All right, so this is our Alliance Sales and Marketing project. We were doing data mining sales with Alliance Sales and Marketing. So our Meet the Team slide. So I'm Briley.
I'm Alexa.
I'm John.
And I'm Cooper.
And our outline objectives for this project were to utilize Alliance Sales and Marketing to improve their sales strategies through data-driven insights. So what this looks like is using Chris DM methodology, and then we analyze the transaction and then the promotional data to create a multitude of visualizations that you'll see later on throughout the presentation. But the whole point of this is really just to provide actionable insights for the company on how to forecast their future sales trends, things like that, using price, place, promotion, etc., to really see their sales performance. So just kind of going over the overview of our goals here are predicting sales trends, optimizing your inventory. It can look like enhancing customer segmentation in order to tailor those marketing strategies. And then overall, we're also just measuring the effectiveness of these current marketing strategies to be utilized for future customers and companies. So this is, we're going to be using the CRISP DM data mining process in order to get our results. And this is the process for how we clean the data in order to be able to visualize it, and then starting to make those evaluations and suggestions for the company.
Okay, so the CRISP DM6 phases data mining, the cross-industry standard process for data mining and its structured approach to planning, organizing, and executing data mining projects. There's 6 phases within the CRISP DM system. The first being business understanding, which is understand the project objectives and requirements. Then data understanding, which is collect initial data and begin to analyze it. Then data preparation, which is prepared by cleaning up the final data set they'll be used for modeling. Then modeling, which will apply various modeling techniques to the data set. Then evaluation, where we evaluate the model results and make sure that they meet the required business objectives. And then lastly, deployment, where we deploy the final model in the real world for actual use. So for the company, it's Alliance Sales and Marketing, founded in 2004, which is a premier food broker in the CPG consumer packaged goods industry, dedicated to transforming mid-sized CPG brands into national leaders. A full-service sales and marketing agency that provides sales, retail, merchandising, marketing, and consumer support services to companies on a commission basis.
Okay, so this is the data understanding and setup process. So at the beginning of the project, our team was given 4 data files that identified the sales data from the fiscal years, which is 13 months between 2019 and 2020. And what we did is that our data indicated a multitude of variables that will help us understand each company's insights better. So this is what the picture looked like. And what this is it all divisions, what all that stuff was is all divisions represents the data that included in the Kroger for the data. Uh, the fiscal week type showed us that it just referred to the week type as opposed to the typical calendar week. The week name showed us both the month and the week that this is currently referring to, which we then use to make the name master sheet to sort the data correctly. The MFR and the CD and the other one tell us the code and then the manufacturer name, which comes from the manufacturer. The RPT, the short decision, tells us the location of the manufacturer, and then the scan data tells us the transactional data, and the items will start with a scan, and then we specify from there. And then the kiosk variables may indicate the item that has different costs and prices. And this is just showing you basically, it's describing this.
Yeah, so this is the data of the well, the graph of the data understanding where we have the week number and you can change it depending on which like if you're in Atlanta or if you're in Michigan, like what type of the regional revenue streams are. And you can actually, use these pivot things on yogurt and non-fat yogurt between 2019 and 2020. Those are the sales in Atlanta, Georgia.
For this one, we also had to figure out what the minimum and maximum we wanted because for the two lines, they were way too high. So we had to figure out which one we want to use to make it closer to the actual sales data.
Yeah, so this is a decision tree based off the data, and it tells you like what type of yogurt is sold and what's the highest value associated with it. It also tells you explains the transactional data and identifies the products that are sold. This is a map that we created. It displays a variety of revenue locations based off the whole world. So you can see mostly are related in the United States, but are across mostly in Europe too, and like two places in South America. So that's just a variety of revenue streams that are located across the whole world.
And these are our references that we use for the project. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.